How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech. Today we have a Jeskai control deck. So I love control decks, and I haven't really played Jeskai in standard in a very long time. Normally it's like blue-white, blue-black, maybe Esper. It's nice to see Jeskai. And the main reason, I mean the only reason why we're playing red really, is because of Lightning Helix. And obviously this isn't a new card, it came out in the last set, but it is a very, very powerful card. And being able to gain the 3 life is very, very good. I remember playing this in standard when it first came out. It was great to play again. But the main reason why is because I really want to use some of these new spree mechanic cards. 3 steps ahead is very, very strong. It reminds me a bit like Archmage's Charm, which is a modern card. You know, you could pay 3 mana to counter a spell. If your opponent doesn't do anything, you can be like, okay, well, I'm going to use the mana to try and draw 2, discard 1. Very useful. Or if you do have the mana, you could counter something and then get some card advantage. It's just super, super strong. That's why we're playing the full 4. You know, it can be card advantage and a counter spell, which I really, really like. And then the middle one, create token. It's okay, but not that great. And then we've got 1 copy of Final Showdown. I'm going to be trying this one as well. Another new card, another spree card. An instant speed board sweeper for 6 mana is very good. You know, especially if your opponent doesn't really expect it. You know, you hold up your mana, you go all in, and then you just wipe the board. Very, very cool. And the ability to be able to make creatures lose all their abilities is also very, very strong as well. It is quite nice. But yeah, it is a pretty cool one. We are trying out one. And then of course we've got like lots of other removal. March the Otherworldly Light. Get Lost is very good. Temporary Lockdown. Of course Sunfall. And another new card I'm playing in the deck, and there's another one in the sideboard, which is High Noon. Each player can only cast 1 spell each turn. It's great when you're a control deck because your opponent casts a spell, you counter it, that's it. That's their turn done. I'm happy with that. You know, especially on my turn, I'm not really playing anything. It's all in my opponent's turn. It doesn't really bother me. So it's very cool. And then eventually, if you wanted to, you can sack it to shoot something for 5, which actually can be very useful. Being able to kill a Planeswalker, being able to kill Shieldred, or just kill them is pretty cool. So we got one of these and another one on the sideboard. Of course, we've got Deduce, great card advantage. No more lies for more counter magic. Wandering Emperor, pretty much a win condition. 1 copy of Jace can be an alternate win condition. Memory Deluge, great card advantage. Obviously, I talked about Sunfall. Farewell, I love this board sweeper. And the Eternal Wanderer, again, another form of win condition. Then in the lands, we've just got Punch and Chill lands for our colours. Mirrex is quite nice to make tokens. And we've got the Anchorage to get in there and deal some damage, which can also be a win condition. So this is pretty cool. Then the sideboard, of course, the arena is still bugged, so it's not going to show you the whole sideboard. But the deck list is in the description below for you to check out the sideboard. But a few key things, I will say, it has got Rest in Peace, which is new, again, to the format. Very good against graveyard decks. Negate and more counter magic against control-based strategies. Like I talked about already, the additional copy of High Noon. Denic is good against aggro decks. There's more things like Temporary Lockdown and stuff like that. And the sideboard, more removal. Jace as well, very good. So definitely give the deck a try. Like I say, the deck list will be in the description below. We're going to be playing a best of 3 standard game. Let's see how we get on. Alright, playing first. Yes, please. Open hand. This seems fine. Yeah, I'll keep. Got some card draws, some removal. Got all the colours I need. Which is pretty good. Pretty useful. Blue-black. Maybe Demir mid-range. Could be a possibility. We'll see what we got going on here. Yeah, looks like Demir mid-range. Yeah, we'll cast this. Ooh, get that card draw flowing. And one good thing with this deck is we do have, like, Lightning Helix allows me to deal with things like this. You know, or Gix and stuff like that. Which is actually quite nice. Nice to have Lightning Helix back in standard. It's been a long time since I used to play with this card. I'll probably can't deal with that though. I'll probably draw a card here. Yeah, okay. So bit annoying, can't really deal much with that there. But I will play a land and I will pass. Yep, can't deal with that at the moment. Hopefully I can find something. They're probably holding up counter magic and stuff. Yeah. Can always loot if need be, but I got my own counter spell. I think I had... Did I have that in my hand? I can't remember. Probably could have counted it maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if this is in my hand or not. I just recently drew it. I think I drew the land. Maybe I could have counted it. Might have drew it off of the clue. So they're not going to do anything. Okay, I'm going to fire off the Deluge. Probably get Make Disappeared. No? Okay. That's a really good good find there. That's also a good find. I think here I will probably deal with the priest. Actually, no. I'm just going to kill the mastermind. Yep. Cool. I'll just pass turn. Don't really want to be discarding. Not at the moment. That's fine. I do have a counter spell. Removal on this. I'll let them attack. Actually, I might do it before they attack. Let's do it before they attack. When they can always counter it. No, okay. I'd rather give them 2 maps than let them draw. Sure. Not a problem. Gildred. Okay. You are the old Lazav. He can exile stuff from my graveyard, which is not ideal. So I can deal with him with the Lightning Helix, which is probably well far off now. And pass. He'll keep up the counter magic. If they do anything like super crazy, yeah, they can have that. That's fine. Not too much of a problem. Can always remove it if need be. Okay. The mid range is going to be, you know, tough matchup. Main deck duress. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I think I'm just gonna exile this and see what my opponent does. Main deck duress. That's a strong one to have. Sure. You can fire off the duress. I mean, it's not the best, to be honest. Not really. No, I've got some redundancy here. To be honest. Would you take one of the counter spells? I will be casting a Memory Deluge. Main phase it. Flush it back from my graveyards. Okay. Interesting. Did get a farewell. Doesn't really help that much. Yeah, I'm just going to main phase it now. Interesting. Okay, so Wandering Emperor is super strong. Jace is pretty good as well, but I think I probably want to go for the Get Lost. Or removal for the Reef. Hopefully we don't see too many of these. Not in the main deck. Sideboard I expect. You know, game 2, game 3. A lot of duresses. But go for throat, put that in the graveyard. Yeah. Hey look, this little Mike token's getting it done. Yeah. Definitely getting it done. Childred. I can hit that with a Get Lost. Probably what I'm gonna do here. There you go. Nice. And we'll draw. Another Deluge. Just pass. Really much can do here. Could always Wander an Emperor, kill this. I think I'm gonna keep. They only got 3 cards left. I'm gonna just you know, outvalue them, I think. Is what the game plan here is going to be. I could take the damage. I probably will just take the damage. Okay. Go far off another deluge. We'll grab the Lightning Helix. And we'll grab the March, I think. Get rid of that now. Yep. They're probably looking at making just more and more mites kill me with poison. Probably their game plan. Probably what I would do if I was them. Yep, just pass. Yep. Luckily Wandering Emperor making 2/2s is going to be really, really useful. Yep, like I said, this is what they'll do. Me having Lightning Helix as well will help. I think me just having the creature lands as well as blockers helps massively. Oh. Creature. Keep on top. Alright. Make sure to tap that. Get the Wandering Emperor in there. They'll try and kill her. Kill the 2/2.
Keep watch for intruders.
Yep. Cut down. Kinda to be expected. I'll animate this. Oh, I might have another cut down. They do. I'll Lightning Helix this. Okay, go for it. We'll deal with that then. Cool. Now I know what their, what their hopes are. Perfect. Yep. And just pass. Don't really care much about the preacher. They got to deal with the Wandering Emperor. Yep. Gonna play the preacher. I'll probably just counter it, to be honest. Yeah. Trying to work out like, oh, how can I kill the Wandering Emperor. Go for the fright, he'll probably bin it. But keep it. Interesting. Animate the land. The only way that you can get through to deal with the Wandering Emperor. I'll just play another one if he does. But I'll probably just double block the land, if I'm honest. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, we'll animate the land. Block. Block. Sure. Take that. And it was just a normal land. Okay. Go on this 1-1 plan. Because unfortunately for him, the 1-1 plan ain't gonna cut it. The Veil. That's a dead card. Don't want that anymore. We'll tick up on the old Samurai. We won't attack because they're land. And I'll just pass.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Cool. Sure. Yeah, just riding along on these 1/1s. I mean, he's got to go for the throat, so he could deal with the token or a land. But then I've got, he knows I've got a counter spell. I might as well just use it because it's just sitting there doing nothing, which is obviously annoying. I do want to deal with this land though. I will lose one of my lands, but I do want to deal with it. Okay. Great, mill me 4 land, brilliant. That's pretty much what I wanted. Yep. Past the blockers. He's only attacking with the land. I'll just double block. Just get rid of it. Don't want it around. He'll go for the throat. I'll counter it. Yep. How much mana have I got? We'll do this as well. Yep. Got a Spirebluff Canal, don't need that. Yep, I mean he killed both the creatures anyway, you know. Fine, got farewell. And a Lightning Helix. Ooh. Let's just farewell. And I've still got Lightning Helix. Just exile creatures. Cool. I am going to play a land, and I'm going to make a guy. Right, over to your opponent.
Keep watch for intruders.
It's pretty rough for them. Could fire off the Deluges, cut down. Sure. If you must. If you must. There we go, land. I'll just make a samurai because I've got another Wandering Emperor.
See you later.
And at this point, I just want
Guards,
threats, I think. I'll do this now. And hold up counter magic, hold up removal. Turn a Wanderer, and we'll do a get lost. Oh, yeah, I just don't, I just don't see my opponent coming back from this one. I think this is pretty much a game over. Sure. Yeah, I can just keep making 2/2 double strikers every turn. It is very, very tasty. Very good. They're not attacking. Interesting. Wish I would tap the Mirrex. I don't really care that much about the Mirrex. But it's fine.
I'll help any way I can.
Yep.
We can win this together.
Get in there. Rumble in. Could still kill 2 of their creatures with Get Lost and the Lightning Helix. Not the be-all end-all. No. Still got Wandering Emperor if need be. What's he gonna do? What are you gonna play? A land, okay. Alright, they conceded. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm against Demir mid-range. Negate is going to be very useful. I feel like the Seed Shark is going to be useful. Denick is a possibility. I'm going to get rid of High Noon. Don't really need High Noon. Same with Jace. Don't really want the Jace either. Final Showdown. I mean, Final Showdown's okay, but not great. Temporary Lockdown's pretty decent. Just a nice one-off to have. Lightning Helix is very good against them. I would assume they have Shieldred, so we want to keep in stuff to deal with that. I need to cut one more. Maybe cut one of these. I think that's probably fine. I think everything else is okay. Could argue that, you know, the other stuff would be okay, but I think the Seed Shark will be alright. Okay, do land. I'm gonna risk it. It's not the best, but I do have card draw. Yeah, I do have card draw. And I do have counter magic. But my opponent did have turn 1 duress. Not turn 1, but game 1 duress in the last game. Okay, I'm hitting lands now, so I'm happy. Yep, super happy. Don't really care about this 1/1. They're not going to do anything, or are they going to... No, they are going to go for something. Okay, we'll counter that. I could play the Seed Shark here. I think I'm going to. I would assume my opponent kept in the go for the throats. Already got rid of the cut downs. Yeah. Makes sense. Right, well, we'll just pass it. Nothing else I can do. Still got counter magic, still can draw a card if need be. Obviously if they play a creature I can't really do anything. Unless it's small and I can Lightning Helix it, but... They do have the Mirrex again. I do have that. Okay, let's draw. You can counter if you want. Would seem kinda bad. But wow. Okay, so interesting. Yep, okay. Draw. Ooh, still no land though. Still no land. I can get lost this. I can't Lightning Helix anything. It was kind of bad. I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Stuck on land. May have to go to game 3 here if I'm not hitting my land drops. Unfortunate. Yeah, can't really cast anything apart from get lost. And a cheap march. Yep, we'll take the damage. See what they do. Yeah. I mean, if they go Shieldred, they tap out, let's say. Deep Cavern Bat. I'm just gonna exile this. The 2. Get rid. Get rid of it. It allows, gives them information, but they might counter this, to be honest. They could counter this, take the get lost, and then they're pretty happy. Or take the Wandering Emperor, if they feel like the Wandering Emperor is going to be a problem. Negate, yeah. Yeah, I think me not hitting land drops is, obviously it's cost me this game, but... It was a risky keeping 2 lands. But, where it goes, isn't it? I think they'll take the Wandering Emperor. I get lost, okay. Okay, I did draw lands, I do have the Wandering Emperor. I'm gonna assume that my opponent can't deal with it. But we shall see. I'll probably kill the Deep Cavern Bat. So they don't have a way. Well, they still might do. And they don't. Brilliant. Just exile this. Gain some life. I'm not going to make a 2/2 just in case they gotta go for a throat and I still take the damage. Okay. This is where the temporary lockdown will be a good one. Land off the top will be good. Good Sunfall. Okay, they're gonna get rid of that. Interesting. Oh, I did. It's quite funny. You got counterspell? Wow, it's a staple stroke. Fair play. Okay, let's make a 2-2 then.
Our swords will cross it. Let your blade do the talking.
Do Memory Deluge, try and find a red source. And then I'm still good to go. Oh, I did play that instead of the red source, my bad. Oh well. Counterspell? No, I did find the red source as well. Okay, I definitely want the red source, and I think go with the Wandering Emperor. That's fine. Just attack. Can take 4 next turn. Yeah, I can block that, that's not a problem. That Lightning Helix is gonna dig me out of it, I think. For sure. Yep. Take 4. I might not be out of it just yet, to be fair. All things considered. I know I have the negate. I do have the Wandering Emperor, not with counter magic backup though. But I do have removal. He's gonna go. We're gonna go with the Mirrex plan again. Yeah. Believe it or not, these 1/1 flyers. Oh, probably not. Probably not. GG. Oh wow. Taking it down. Managed to dig our way out of it. Right, so we managed to take it down. Dimir mid-range, one of the best decks in the format. I don't know if my opponent played any new cards. I can't really think if they did or not, but it is a solid deck still, and I think it will still be a menace in the meta game. We managed to take it down. I mean, game 1 played very well. Game 2, we were, you know, I was kind of mana screwed, digging, trying to survive. Opponents ran out of gas, and as soon as I started hitting those land drops, the card advantage just started to take over. So Lightning Helix was fantastic in this matchup, being able to deal with creatures, you know, the tokens it was coming, and that life gain is very, very relevant. And you could close the game out very quickly when you start attacking them, you know, and you're hitting them here and there with some tokens. You can then, you know, finish them off with Lightning Helix. Actually pretty cool. So this is a great deck. I mean, the 3 Steps Ahead was an absolute powerhouse in that matchup. We didn't get to see the Final Showdown or High Noon, but the 3 Steps Ahead was very, very strong. So if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck list is in the description below. If you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and make sure to subscribe for more Magic content. And that is it from me, guys, in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.